Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Okay, good evening everybody. Here we are, night 2 of the week of live Skittles, courtesy of Wallingford Live Skittles from the ABM Skittles Club in glorious South Oxfordshire. You may notice that Simon, who normally does the introductions, is not on the microphone as he's not playing, but he's sitting with his team, Lads Not Out, who are on the away benches today and almost ready to get underway. Joining me in the commentary box tonight, we have got, of the opposition team, Alana Elton.
Hello, thanks for having me, Dave. Really happy to be here.
Great, it's her second time out. She did extremely well last time, very popular with a lot of viewers. I'm sure she will entertain you with many of her comments during the game. And we're also hoping to get a number of scoops, inside information about the Maclean Smilers team.
I'll do what I can. Looks like both teams have actually pretty good presence here, nice and early. No late stragglers, which is nice.
This is good, isn't it? It's nice when teams turn up early. Normally about 3 minutes to, I'm 1 or 2 players in my squad and waiting for everyone else to come rolling in at the last minute. But it looks like most of them are here. The lads, as you can see on the left-hand side, are well through at least their first pint, possibly even more than that. But there's Alan, captain of the Lads Not Out, going up to Sandy. He's doing the toss. Sandy. It doesn't really matter for the Smilers because they like going first anyway, so you can pretty much assume that whoever wins the toss, the Smilers will be going first here. But we will see that shortly. We'll flick to the teams in a minute, see who's in action. Shake of the hands. Hughes, a few parting comments to Alan, telling him to go away, I think. I'm not sure. Right then, Alana, we're going to get you to take us through the Smiler squad.
Yeah, happy to. Tonight we have Captain Sandy in the helm, starting us off. Following Sandy, we've got Hugh, then Faye, then Liberty, one of the 3 excellent Barlows. We've got Guillaume and our solid anchorman, Richard.
Yep, it's a usual 6th place position for Richard and a bit of a mix around for the squad from last time. We're not quite sure how the selection policy works in the Smilers team, as you got 32, Jack got 36, both here, but not playing, not
No, both
no.
dropped. You know what, we are a team of fairness, so yeah, props to Captain Sandy for keeping everyone smiling, for lack of a better word.
Oh, here's Liberty. Do you want to say hello, Liberty?
Hello.
There we go, that was Liberty playing for the Smilers tonight.
What are you going to score tonight, Liberty? Any predictions? She says 30. I love
30.
the goal.
I like that prediction. Okay, Sandy gets us underway. Ball 1, very nice, taking out the kingpin for 5.
Oh, right through the center.
It's a little bit tricky with the pins either side.
I'd say that's a solid 6.
Yeah,
what do you think?
It's nice to get a 6 on the board with your first game. If you get a 2 or a 3, then you're always fighting a bit of a battle for the rest of the game. But when you've got a solid start,
yeah,
that's nice. Right,
that's a great start for the Smilers as well.
So having been through the Lads Not Out team, we have got Andy Arkle, Alex, Rob, and then very familiar lineup, Tom, Brian, and Alan. But for those who've seen Andy Arkle before, you know he doesn't hang around when he gets to the alley.
I'll let you swap these buttons around here, Dave, because I'm not fast enough.
We're showing you how the buttons work. Just takes a bit of practice.
It's a bit of an unlucky start here for Andy.
So, very quick go, takes 4 out. Lead is with the Smilers, 6-4. And coming up next, we've got Hugh. He's trying to work out how many pins that was. What did he put down on the board? He's put down 4, that was correct. So Hugh's had some good games this season, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. He's, I think this is one of his better seasons. Oh, I don't know about that. We might have just jinxed him.
It wasn't a great start.
I think a lot of the Smilers, they see the camera and they get a little bit of stage fright, but I think it just takes a bit of warming up.
Oh, look at that. Back pin, wobbled and fell over. 4 down. And through the gap with the third one. Ooh.
He did not seem happy about that.
Walks back behind the bench. 4 pins.
We have Kath on YouTube, evening from sunny Pembroke. Fingers crossed for some fancy spares. I love the optimism, Kath. Great to have you.
Yeah, Steve and Kath Carrier, regular viewers from the Pembroke League. Alex, first go for him for the lads. Through the gap with ball 1.
I'll try to remain very impartial in this game, but I must say, every gap I see from the lads, I'm happy.
It is difficult when you're watching your own team, isn't it? Not to cheer a little bit when you see some nice shots go down. Well, I think fortunate there. He hit the wing pins, didn't get very close to the middle, and took 5 out. So Simon is managing the scores. He's got them 10-9. Smilers 1 up. Faye is 3rd up for the Smilers.
She immediately reaches for the next ball, knowing that one didn't look very good.
She knew quite early on where that one was going, and that one too, I think.
Come on, Faye. Take a breath.
So just have a little think, have a look at the pins.
That's better. Oh. Whew. She can usually bounce back from that pretty well, so fingers crossed for that.
Yeah, it's never great when you have a smiley face in the first throw of the night.
I mean, that is why we're called the Maclean Smilers after all, so.
So this is a chance for Rob to make some inroads and take his team into the lead. Just 2 up at the moment, so needs a couple more if he wants to put the lads further in front.
Oh. Now, Dave, is Rob a fairly infrequent bowler for the lads? I haven't seen him much.
Yeah, he's not as common as some of their players. He missed a fair amount of the season with sort of illness and injury and things. So Hugh just came up to check the scores that he put on the board there. I'm not quite sure how that works.
I might have to recruit Jack to be the score confirmer, if you will. Come on, Liberty.
Alex drifted off a bit there, but still took 3 out.
Now, I must say, Liberty has shaken things up a bit seasonally and is wearing shorts today. I'm not sure if that's maybe thrown her off a bit.
Well, yeah, there's Hugh and Liberty from the Smilers in shorts tonight.
Yeah.
It was quite sunny here today. It was at well over 20 degrees. Oh, we got Simon coming down. Hello, Simon.
Ooh.
Just to say, though, I'm having flashbacks to yesterday's first game, the way things are going for everybody here. Well, I don't think we can blame the pins tonight. Just saying.
No, there's some low scoring in the first couple of legs yesterday's game between last 6 and remnants. Tom, however, starts off with a very nice kingpin shot. Take 5 pins out. Probably should have replayed that one, but I forgot.
Dave's doing it all tonight. He's on the buttons, he's on the replays, and he's trying to keep me together as a newbie. So
No, so I've given the scoreboard to Simon, which is the tricky one that takes up the most time.
Great 7 from Tom.
Yeah, highest score of the game so far from Tom. Very good.
We've got a few on YouTube. Evening, Giles. Great to have you. Matthew, evening. We've got Callum. Good evening, Dave and Alana. Didn't realize this was being recorded tonight. Well. Pressure on. Indeed, Callum. We've got Ryan saying hi, and Brian, the Wood Butcher. Evening to you all.
Very good. Sounds like a good number of our regular viewers. That sounds like Callum of the Spare Ribs, who they are playing at 9 o'clock. Whether Callum is playing or not, we're not sure.
Looking forward to that game.
Good shot from Guillaume, taking 4 out from the quarter pin. But yeah, this is a bonus game. We were just going to do Monday and Thursday this week. But when Alana offered her services for the Tuesday, what a shot from Guillaume. That was a brilliant shot. Right, we're going to have a replay of that one. So here's our first replay of the night from this great final shot from Guillaume. Takes this time in the angle. Drives it through, beautiful into the kingpin, taking that front line out, equaling Tom's 7. Levels the scores, but lads now have got Brian's go in hand. And anyone who's been following Brian will remember he got 41 last week.
Brian, the 2 spare this season, Archer? Is that his new nickname?
It's not yet. It's only 1 spare this season.
Just 1 spare this season.
Spare Archer. He usually gets his spare at the end of the season, which means very quickly it gets reset to no spares at the start of the next season.
Now, I did fail to mention that Brian, the Wood Butcher, is viewing from Somerset, the Somerset Riviera.
Oh, wow.
And he is claiming that the commentating pressure is getting to him this season. So that's why he's opted not to take place. I mean, I wish that was the case.
Well done, Brian. Lovely shot there.
Solid 8 from Brian.
So the lads have definitely woken up after 3, for them, fairly low scores of 4s and 5s.
Let's hope the Smilers follow in suit.
Well, Richard needs an 8 just to level. And then you've got Alan to go. So I think use this one as a practice leg.
Yeah. Mind you, anything can happen in this wonderful game of Skittles.
It's a nice start, but when you've got that pin on its own on the side there, the spare opportunity isn't really on. So what do you reckon? Is he going to go for the one on the side for 2, or is he going to play it safe for the one in the middle?
He'll play it safe.
Now he's going down the line.
Oh!
Unlucky, Richard.
Solid efforts.
Right, we've got Alan up next. Do you want to have a go on the buttons?
Yes, I am going to try the buttons. And please, viewers, do bear with me. Appreciate your patience in advance. Let me just have a quick little play.
Try to see how stiff the buttons are. There we go. Camera 1, camera 2. Alan's never in a hurry when he comes up to bowl. Takes his time, has a bit more beer. Another one of our many left-handers that we've got this season. So quick bowling from Alan. He is still at the head of the averages. He's been there most of the season. But if he gets a bad score tonight, and if Matt Wright, nearest competitor, gets a good score on Thursday, that position could be in doubt. So Alan's main pressure tonight is to keep his position and his first ever attempt at winning the averages.
Ooh, he won't be happy with that.
5 scores from Alan. He hit the kingpin. There we go. Mastered the buttons already.
Okay.
No problems there.
Amusing parts of my brain I feel like I haven't used in a very long time, Dave.
Well, it's doing a fine job. We don't often have the parts of the brain which involve switching cameras on their live Skittles match. So it's not a common skill that a lot of people need. So, in our league, we alternate who goes first in each leg. Smilers went first in leg 1. So
Speedy Andy.
He takes a while to get to the alley, but he quickly makes up for the time when he gets down there. He's not one for having big run-ups or thinking about it. Picks up the ball, steps over to the side, swings the arm back, throws the ball, down it goes.
Good start.
We'll take a shot at that one. That was 5 down off the quarter pin, first ball.
Oh!
We're going to overwrite that and watch that one because he nearly had a spare there. Taking that front line out. Final ball, can
Oh,
he?
he's got it.
Well done, Andy. Right, let's have a look back at that. That second shot there that came very close to taking out all 4 of these remaining pins. Great angle, came across it. Just couldn't quite take out that back pin.
Oh, Sandy.
Oh, it's Matt Monk watching us tonight. He was from the Worcester team that are coming down to play us in May. We'll be doing Wallingford Live Skittles Light on that one because we don't have the full setup, but we'll be trying to get it streamed across Facebook. So Sandy's got 3 so far, it's a long way behind. Andy's 9.
Oh,
But good third shot.
take that.
Takes out another 3. 6 for Sandy. So that's important when you're up against a 9. You don't want to get a low score and basically mean that the leg is almost done after the first player.
Indeed. We can definitely come back from a 3-point deficit. 3-pin deficit, if you will.
Oh, we've got John Penny as well. Watching from his shed in West Dorset, where he is making another Toads game and watching us in action. I mean, making a pub game and watching a pub game, that sounds like
Love
a lot
that.
of people's idea of a very good evening, including mine.
Wow.
Oh, lovely shot from Alex there. We're having a few people nicely hitting that kingpin and taking some good few pins out with it.
Let's see.
So it's a little bit off with that third one. Let's have a look at that great second shot again. Another one that gets very tight into the angles. Comes across the kingpin. Unlucky not to take the wing pin out. Still a very good 6. There's Hugh trying to work out how
Whose
many
turn it is?
how many pins that was. It was a 6, wasn't it? No,
6.
it was a 6.
Yeah.
What's he put down?
Sorry. Yeah,
He's put a
he's
6
got
down.
it right.
I think he gets a bit flustered when he's up next. Right, Hughes is nice, unusual style.
Oh.
Very
Good hit on
stands
the kingpin, though.
very straight in the alley, holds the ball very low to the ground, and then throws it about 2 foot up in the air. So it's the Devil's Canyon, this one, when you take out those middle 3. It's what we name it, and it seems to have that ability to suck the ball straight into the middle of it, as he has done once, and just picked out one more pin with the third ball for a 4. A very big 4 as well. It's in my handwriting's not great, but even my 4s are probably a bit better than that. Okay, Rob's up next. Again, he'll be wanting to build on the 4 he got in the first leg.
Another hit on the kingpin there.
Great chance. So when we've got a nice spare chance like this, I like to go full long alley so you can
Okay.
hit all the way down. It didn't quite.
Not quite.
Didn't quite manage to take it out. But still, he's got a chance of the 9 here. Could be the second 9 of the leg.
Oh!
Very good effort.
Solid 8.
We'll have a look back at that first shot. A lovely first shot from Rob here. Took out 5 off the kingpin, carving out one side of the board. Very nice. Yeah, we just take it in turns. That's
Okay.
fine, whatever.
Sorry, I feel bad. I'm trying to be useful instead of just sitting here doing not a lot.
Oh, that's a much better shot from Faye. Unlucky in her first one. A few wayward shots, but she's already hit the kingpin. First ball, leg 2. Unlucky.
Unlucky, Faye.
You do feel for people when they've had an unlucky score and then they put them through the gap again. It's tough.
make an extra one.
Yep, very good. This is that first shot, her first pins of the night.
You know what I will say about the Smilers is regardless of their individual scores, most of them keep smiling. And I say most very, very heavily.
Yeah, I don't think there's many Smilers that don't smile most of the game.
You know what, the lads have lots of smiles too. They're hard on themselves.
Yeah, especially Tom. Tom is a really good
is.
player, but if he gets less than a 7, he's extremely hard on himself.
We don't see many scores less than 7 from Tom, do we?
Not many, but he'll have a shot like that. And
Oh, have I just
now he'll start getting
jinxed
annoyed with
him?
himself.
Yeah.
And this is where if he can keep his temperament.
Oh.
5. So let's get back to Tom. Let's see if we can see. No, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I like to get the reaction to see.
Oh,
how
I
angry
see
he was
from his
with,
Okay, maybe I should give you the buttons,
No,
Dave.
no,
I
that's
feel
fine.
so bad.
It's a
Sorry.
learning process. Simon does it different way to me, and I'm sure he doesn't know the way I do it.
All right.
Here's Liberty running up to the alley as always.
Now, a little sneak tidbit of information is this is actually Liberty's favorite song playing at the moment.
Oh, and that's probably why she had such a great 5 pins down off the quarter ball.
I'm thinking it might be having some positive effects. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe she's getting carried away with the song there.
Composing
Liberty,
herself.
compose. No.
Oh, it wasn't working.
Well, we can show you the first shot, which was very good, and the other two weren't quite up to the same standard as that one, unfortunately. But that was good to take 5 down, so still got a 5 on the board.
We'll take a 5.
Smilers are 8 pins down, so it's going to be very difficult for them to win this leg, especially with Brian and Alan.
Yeah, 2 heavy hitters up next.
Yeah, if any team could field these 2 in the last 2, they'd always be a chance of winning every leg. Oh, Simon's just deducted the lads a point. I don't know whether that's bad arithmetic or... All right. So he's hit 2 quarter pins so far, 2 off each. Not a very nice leave, that, with the king pins so far away. Line of 3 at the back.
Seems like he's unsure what to go to
I'm
here.
unsure what to go for there. I would just aim for the kingpin and just cross my fingers and hope it takes something behind it. Brian obviously had a different idea. I'm not sure what his thinking was there. But he took 4.
All right.
Not quite up to the level of his first leg.
There might still be a chance. I know it's a big chance, but there might still be a chance here, especially with Guillaume up next.
Yeah, Simon he's added a point back onto the lads now. He took it off last leg. He's added it back on now. I'm not sure. Right, Guillaume cleared out 4 off the quarter pin. I don't mind doing that. You've got a nice little bunch all together. You can aim for the kingpin here. Chance for a very big score, even a spare.
Oh, that was unlucky.
Very unlucky there. Hit the quarter pin, but just so fine it sent it off to the side. Bit more tricky now when that one's gone.
Oh, and he just
Grazed
hit that.
the kingpin. We'll have a little replay of that one. So it looked like it was going to hit it nicely, but it just grazed off the kingpin and took 1 out behind it for a very good 7 to Guillaume there. 5 pins down. It's probably not going to be enough for the Smilers unless Alan gets a less than 2 or 3.
Unlucky for Alan. He's a pretty solid anchor, isn't he, Dave?
He is. He doesn't feel the pressure. Very relaxed. As you see, he needs to get that extra sip of beer in before making his trip to the alley. It's not his normal Lads Night Out playlist that he prefers to listen to when he's bowling. The home team get the music choice. It's Liberty's on the DJ duties tonight.
Liberty is the Smilers' resident DJ, which, it usually seems to help us, but we'll see how it helps Alan here.
Well, he's already got 7 and he hasn't hit the kingpin, so he's not doing too badly.
Not too bad. Oh!
He does get it with the third ball though. Well done, Alan.
Very well done indeed.
That's a 40 leg, which is very nice score indeed. Richard has to get a 13 spare to level. Not sure, has he had any spares this season? He's had some very good scores. I don't know if he's had any spares.
I don't believe so. I don't think Smilers have had many scores. I know that Jack has always wanted a spare, never had one.
Is it the competition, which of the Eltons will get the first spare?
It very well might be.
Yep.
It might be the evening conversation in our households.
Right. 13 spare didn't quite materialise in this leg.
He just needs to make contact with something. Oh. Richard. I will say that might be Richard's first 0 of the season.
Yeah, we were asking if he'd had any spares. We didn't mention if he'd had any zeros.
That might be the first.
That could be the first.
All right, Captain Sandy up next for the Smilers and the ever important beer leg.
Oh, there's Giles. He's saying he can't watch us because he's found a mobile game and he's been given 3 lives for 30 minutes. So he's unable to chat to us because he's busy matching 3 cherries or whatever.
Oh, Giles, what's that all about?
Right.
Unlucky for our Captain Sandy there.
Sandy gets us underway in the beer leg with a 5. And everybody knows how the beer leg works, but very quickly, in leg 3, if you get less than your opponent, you have to go to the bar and get them a drink, and if you get more than them, it's their turn to get you a drink. If the scores are tied, it rolls over to the next leg, and then to the next leg, but we don't know what happens if it's not 1 inside 5.
I was asking that last night. Now, Dave, how do you typically fare in the beer legs?
I've had a few successes, but I also, everyone always asks me for a pint when I lose it, so I'm probably about even on amount of drink. Here's Simon.
No, this is for your ears only, Dave.
That was a 4 from Andy, starting off the lads.
Right, let's have a look what is happening on Facebook. Oh, we've got Di Griffiths, super fan from Wales, Cardiff fan, who's asking for a shout out. So here's a shout out for Di.
Hi Di, great to have you.
Big fan of Lads Night Out. Always likes to watch when they're on the alley.
You know what? I'm starting to become the next super fan of Lads Night Out. Am I allowed to say that, being one of the competitors?
Well, especially when they're playing your team, Alana. Yes,
I mean, not tonight.
Now is not the time for supporting Lads Night Out. I think
they're just fun to watch.
You may get frowned upon a little bit by certain areas of your team.
What's Hugh going to do?
Well done.
He will take a 6.
Well done, Hugh. So, Sandy's won. Oh, he's got a 9. He gave himself a 9. Well done, Hugh. I didn't think he got 9 there. Oh no, it wasn't 9, was it?
If only it worked like that.
Yeah. Sadly, the board is not the official score. They've got a sheet of paper which the away team are filling in. So I don't think too many people would have been convinced by Hugh's 9 there.
All right, Alex up next.
So needs a 7 to beat Hugh in the beer leg. Starts off finding that gap past the kingpin, 2 of the back pins, switches sides, too far over that one, takes another quarter pin out for 3 more, so he's a very good chance of getting at least 6 here. I mean, I'd recommend bowling from the other side there, coming across that kingpin. It makes that gap that he just found a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But let's go back and have a look at we can see Alex in the background, going up to see Hugh at the board.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to do the beer leg buttons? I'll let Dave do the beer leg buttons. He knows how people react when they react, and to capture it all for you wonderful viewers.
All right then, Smilers have a 2-pin lead after the first 2 players. Faye starts with
I think she's thirsty tonight.
beautiful shot on the kingpin there. 5 down, taking out that full front row out. Second ball off to the side. She's already got 5. Hopefully she can get a couple more either off the front pin or one of the quarter pins. No, off to the side, turns around. Hugh gives her some encouragement. It's 5 on the board. Up against Rob, who's had a 4 and 8 so far. So it's about 50-50 whether he's going to win this one, I'd say.
We'll see. I wish I could make more predictions about Rob. I think it might be a pleasant surprise. Oh, that pin just did not want to budge.
Now he's 4 down already, so he's a very good chance of beating the 5. He's equaled the 5. So can he take the beer? Close the scores. He takes the beer.
Well done.
1 for Rob. 6 for the lads, puts them on 15. Smilers are on 16, lead of 1. We've got Liberty, Guillaume and Richard to play. Their best chance of getting a point from the game so far.
Let's see how Liberty fares in the beer leg. She's usually up for this leg, so let's see. I'd say that's a great
yes,
start.
Beautiful start there. 6 down, great shot on the kingpin. Right, Liberty, she doesn't know where to go from the side. Maybe 1.
Oh,
Takes
she
one
will
out.
take a 7.
Takes the 7 out. I think she's pleased with that. Relieved and pleased. Okay, let's have another look at that. That first shot from Liberty. Lovely shot. Middle of the alley. Straight arm. Straight through the pin. And just took down a good few pins both sides. And it's a 7 for Tom to draw with Liberty. 8 to win the beer leg. Tom, after slightly lower in the last leg, he'll be doing everything he can. Get a few more down here. Oh, harsh. Good power,
Harsh,
good
it
accuracy.
sounded
good
amazing.
angle. Just one of those ones that didn't get what it deserved.
No, he will not be pleased with that.
And he
Or
certainly
that.
won't be pleased with that. That was a wide one. He's getting angry. I think I sense he's getting angry.
I do too.
6 for Tom. Turns around, looks to Liberty.
She'll be very
straight over,
pleased.
shake of the hand, takes the drink.
Liberty will be very pleased with that
Off
win.
she goes.
We have a couple other shout outs here on YouTube. Black and Frost says, can't believe Skittles has become a full-on spectator sport. I can believe it.
Oh, yes.
Can you, Dave?
Oh, yeah, I've been watching it for years. So it's nothing new for me.
I watch every night. I watch so much I've been able to be a guest pundit, which I'm honored.
Oh, yeah. Very popular with our fans. Alana on their last one. We've got a lot of fans from the other side of the Atlantic as well.
My fellow North Americans.
Oh,
unlucky.
Hit the kingpin with a bit of angle. Just took it through on its own.
I will say, Dave, it's that time of the night where the cheesy snacks are out
Oh, they
for
out,
the
yeah, you can
lads.
see them on the left
They're
hand
out
side
early.
there. 6 for Guillaume. Not bad. He looks a little disappointed with that. He's up against Brian, so it may not be enough. Yeah, Simon was saying yesterday he's very relieved that the quavers have returned to the bar. They were out of stock of them for a while.
Is he a cheese-flavored quaver
He
fan?
likes, cheese, anything cheese-flavoured, but
All right.
particularly the quavers. They are, without doubt, the snack of choice for the Lads Night Out team.
So for next season, I'll make sure that they accidentally run out again, and maybe every other team will have a chance at the title.
Exactly. Yeah, if you can buy up all the quavers the night before
In all
Lads
of the
Night Out
UK.
are playing, that might be the tactics people need to start using. They are definitely the team to beat at the moment. Won Knockout Cup, Summer League, and are about to win the Winter League, along with winning the Summer Tournament. Chance for an 8. If you could dig an 8 out of here, that'd be very good.
Oh.
Nope. In the gutter. 6 for Brian. Guillaume high-fiving Liberty because he's tied his beer leg and keeps his team 2 points ahead. Although another 0 from Richard probably wouldn't
It will
be
not
enough
help.
here.
You know what? Considering that was Richard's first 0 of the season, I don't think he has another one in him, but come on, cross our fingers. Woo.
Well,
Phew.
that is even worse than going straight through, taking out
It
just
might
the
be.
kingpin. It's a 1 in 200 shot, that one is.
Wow.
He's done
Got a
well to
few
take
more.
a couple more. Yes, it's
Not a
okay.
great
He
lie.
really needs a couple more to put the pressure on Alan here. If he can take out 2 more, I think they're in with a good chance.
Not
Not
quite.
quite. It's only a 4 for Rich. Extremely unlucky.
Black and Frost on YouTube says that they used to play for a Worcester team back in the day. Maybe I should start playing again. You should absolutely start playing again.
Definitely. Skittles is the coming back in force. It's very popular always been popular in the West Country, but there's more leagues and other people getting involved as well. Right, Alan. First time he's got to do some serious work here. He needs a 7 to win the leg. Hard shot. Let go of that bit early there, didn't he? Didn't release that properly.
That didn't look like typical Alan.
No, maybe he's feeling the pressure a bit. Okay, it's only 4. It's very, very doable here. Alan will come across that kingpin. If he gets it right, he'll take that front line out. But the gaps are big. Easily could find a gap here. 6, it's a draw. It's a draw, it's a point.
Oh, okay.
It's a draw in the leg, 33
The
all.
Smilers will be very pleased with that, indeed.
It's not going to be a 10-0 for the lads. And if the Smilers win the next 2 legs, then it will be a drawn game.
Oh,
so
we
who knows?
we can only dream, Dave. We can only dream.
Indeed. Obviously, 30 minutes isn't up yet. Giles' match 3 game must still be giving him 3 lives for the moment.
How many turned over beer legs do we have? Is it 2?
We've got Guillaume and Brian.
Oh, just Guillaume.
That
And
is
Brian.
the only one,
That's
isn't it?
it.
All the
All
others are
right.
decided. Right. As we say, Andy Arkle, slow to the alley, but quick when he gets there.
Okay.
Needs a bit of encouragement to make him go down there.
That's a good hit.
And unusually, a pin that didn't get hit particularly hard and wobbled, ended up going over. 6 down so far, chance for the 8. Again, no time to think, chuck it down, hope there's a pin there, takes a 7, smile, back he goes. Good start. He's a bit yo-yoing, isn't he? 4-9, 4-7.
Some games are just like that, aren't they, Dave? I know myself, I have a lot of games that are up and down.
Right, a couple other people watching us on Facebook. We've got Matthew Wright of the Living on a Spare and the commentator yesterday. And we've also got Brian Passmore, one of the many, many Passmores from down in Yeovil in Somerset.
Will they be joining us for the summer weekend in June?
Absolutely, they will be coming
Fabulous.
down to play in the summer tournament in June, along with the coming down for the Friday night as well,
Unlucky from Captain Sandy.
where Harry will be representing the Best of the West team in the exhibition match against the top 8 players from our league this season.
Oh, exciting. Is that happening on the Friday?
We're going to do that on the Friday night, yeah. It's going to be a
Amazing.
7 o'clock exhibition match. 8 players from the West Country will be taking on the best 8 from our league.
We'll be there.
Following that will be a nice singles tournament where we'll be playing on 2 alleys. And we did it last year. It was a lot of fun. Kingpin for Alex, 4 down. Just took the wing pin for 1 more. It's a possible 8 here. If you come across that one as he's doing, you can clip it back across for the back one. Oh, it's
that was
unlucky. Nearly had it there. It takes a 6 out. Di's happy, I think, with the lads having taken 5 points already from the game.
Hey, don't count the Smilers out just yet, Di. Anything can happen.
Matt saying nice to hear Alana on the mic as well.
Hi, Matt.
Amy saying top job, Alana, as well.
Oh, thanks, Amy.
Hugh is making his team laugh.
As always.
As he does.
Very speedy to return back to that position.
How's he doing? Has he got it?
Hey!
Oh, it takes 2 out. Well done. Let's see. Let's have a replay.
Sorry, did I
No,
click it
doesn't matter
already?
if you press
Oh,
that,
okay,
doesn't affect
good. Still learning the buttons,
Yep.
folks.
So that was his 3rd shot. Nicely hits the kingpin. Takes another one out. Well done, Hugh. So we normally put it onto number 3 when doing the replays, just so that
Okay.
it cuts back to the board when.
Perfect. Hugh is very keenly watching the replay monitor here
Oh, yes,
in
he-
the
there he
alley,
is.
and he's pleased.
Oh, he's strutting around there, strutting around after that. We've replayed Hugh quite a few times. He usually does something quite worthy of it.
He loves
Whether
it.
it's good Skittles or some amusing post-bowling routine.
He loves it.
Okay, Rob takes out a couple more off the quarter pin. So Rob's doing pretty well today. 4-8-6-5. He
Say
can
that's well.
get a 30 if he gets 7 of his final leg, which will be his aim if he can get there.
Faye up next for the Smilers.
Oh, I thought she was going to do a richer than just take the kingpin out, but
Yeah.
got 2 more with it. So a couple of quarter pins to aim at. No, that's good.
Oh,
that
yes,
is
Faye.
very good indeed.
Excellent.
Good, well-deserved round of applause there. And could she get a 9 here?
I mean, let's hope.
Maybe.
Yay!
Brilliant. Well done, Faye. Fantastic. Beautifully done.
Lots of celebrations
Look at those
down
high fives,
at that
high fives from
end.
everybody at the back there. Very well deserved. Right, look at this brilliant shot. We were going to show the second one, but this one was just so good. Watch that pin. Is it going to go? Yes, it is. Just went down. Oh, I missed the celebrations there. Well,
I'm trying to remain impartial, but it's really difficult when you see that from Faye.
When you see a good shot from anybody like that,
Yeah.
we can all enjoy those.
Let's see how Tom follows. Oof.
Yep, hit the kingpin. Little unlucky, but chance for a good score if he gets this middle one next.
Oh, I mean, I know this isn't.
He's working his way through.
It's not ideal. What are you aiming for here, Dave?
I just aim for the middle one, just like that.
Okay.
Exactly like that.
Well done, Tom.
Yeah, great 3rd shot from Tom there. He does exactly the right thing. Aim for it on the inside,
On
so
the
if you miss it,
inside.
you'll get the one behind it.
See, you think I'm here for fun, but I'm strategically
no.
learning so I can become a better skittler.
That's why Simon's got so much better this season. It's because he's been watching so much
Okay.
Skittles and learning all the styles that work. And
I've got high expectations for the Summer League then.
absolutely, yeah. All right, Liberty, that's good. Oh, that was a nice hit. Unlucky, really, just to take 2 more after the kingpin. So Liberty, another very new player, very good, accurate bowler, but I think when she's been playing a bit longer, she will work those angles a little bit more. Oh, feed has stopped on Facebook, apparently. We'll have to
I'll
look
take
into
over
that.
the buttons here for you, Dave, if you want to
I'll have to
investigate.
Get Simon to look into. Let me just check what's going on.
Yeah, Brian the Wood Butcher says it was nice to see Lads Night Out cheering on Phase 9. Couldn't agree more. It's really nice to see the energy from both teams. Now Dave's stepping away for a moment, leaving me in charge, so do bear with us, everyone. We've got Brian up next. Brian, the one spare this season archer.
You look over there.
Oof. Not a great start for Brian. Let's see what he does next. Better, but something tells me he still won't be happy with that. A 4 from Brian on that leg. Now, I don't think he'll be overly pleased with that, and something tells me he's putting 50p in the jar this evening. We've got Guillaume up next for the Smilers. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is Guillaume and Brian's beer leg that's carried over from leg 3. Not a good start for Guillaume. Just needs to take a breath.
We're back on Facebook. There's a new live feed.
Thank you, Simon. Simon has fixed the live feed on Facebook, folks, so hopefully that is working for you. Six from Guillaume. So
yes.
It looks like Brian is buying Guillaume a beer.
Oh yeah, that was a rollover, wasn't it?
That was.
So the Smilers have a 2-pin lead. The draw isn't out of the question for this game. Alan, see what you can do. I believe Simon has fixed the Facebook feed now, so we should be back up and running there. Apologies for all of those who lost their Skittles broadcast for the night. Hopefully we're back up and running. Right, first ball, off to the side. 3. It's okay, it's okay, still doable from here. Oh dear.
Oh.
Difficult now. It's there.
Is he on for 9? I think he could be.
If he gets it right, it could be a 9, but he might do that again. We might find a gap to the
He
other side.
could. Anything can happen.
Result is possible. Anything can be done here.
Oh.
It's a 6 for Alan, so there is a chance for Richard here.
I'm feeling positive for Richard this evening. He's calm and collected. We say he's cool as a cucumber. I don't know if that's a saying here in the UK.
We do say that.
Okay.
Not very often, but it is occasionally used. So it's pressure go for the anchorman. 5 to win the leg. Oh, this doesn't seem like that much pressure for it. He's already levelled scores.
Okay, we'll
36
take
all.
another point.
It's another point plus another one if he gets one more pin.
And he's
does.
got it.
No messing from Richard there. Takes it.
Now it's on for his personal score.
Exactly. He's got to try and make up for that 0 we got early on. Takes one
He'll
more.
take that.
Applause from the team at the back. 6 on the board. Leg goes to the Smilers. Well, 7. Oh, Hughes trying to underscore him by 1 there.
I mean, I will say, last leg, Dave, you did say we could be on for a 5-5 draw if the Smilers win the next 2.
There was no way this was going to win in a 5-5 draw. But
Hey, it's Skittles, baby. Anything can happen.
that's what you said. You said anything can happen. Right, Sandy starts us off. Oh, forgot the buttons.
Sorry.
That's what I was doing.
No, I should be helping. I'm just sat here watching.
Oh,
Not a great
right,
start
Sandy.
from Sandy.
You need something here if you want to get your team coming away with a draw from this game. It's Mr. King. Takes 3 out for 5.
Right.
Not bad. Right, how many did... Oh, Sandy's done pretty well, actually, today. 6s and 5s, 27. Very nice scoring. Ah, sorry, Di and Brian, we are back. Nick says we're back. We're back up. Sorry for that minor stop in your otherwise excellent service. Yeah, Brian Woodbutcher says, nice to see lads out cheering Phase 9. Of course they did. Absolutely love that. Oh, Giles is out of lives. And he's just back in time to watch Phase 9.
Welcome back, Giles.
And he saw Alan just drawing the leg there.
Couple of wobblers there for poor Andy.
They were. A chance for a Skittles 9, though? No.
He is quick.
Oh yes, this is a real
He's
test.
quick.
You've done the practice goes on the button. This is expert button pressing. Well done, Andy. Good score there. He's all over 30. Oh no, he's ace 30, exactly 30.
Did you play this week, Dave?
I played yesterday. We were in the 9 o'clock game last night. And
I think I caught the last end of that. Sorry.
yeah, we finished with a very even 5-all draw against Remnants. Very good game.
I think I remember someone saying we haven't seen many 5-all draws this evening. Was that Matt that mentioned that?
It may have been, but
season.
Simon's mentioned it before. But
Okay.
Simon has a very short memory because we've had lots of televised 5-all draws this season.
I personally love a 5-all draw.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? Everyone goes away.
Yeah, happy.
Yeah, no one's disappointed. Oh, look at that pose from Hugh at the end there. Let's go back to that. Let's just get the replay of Hugh on the ground there. Forget the Skittles. That's what people want to see. People, look at that pose. Perfect pose. Come watch the replay, Hugh.
He will be coming to watch the replay. We know he will.
$25 for Hugh. 3 4s in there.
Oh, Dave, I think you might have to translate one of the latest comments as I don't necessarily speak UK.
Old UK programmes. Audio is a bit Norman Collier. Can Simon have a tinker as he's not doing anything? Wow.
Ouch.
I don't know what a bit Norman Collier means. If you could explain that to those of us that are unable to remember these days. 7 for Alex.
Yeah, those of us that are born after the year 1990 might need a bit of a translation.
We'll have a look at it in the between game break and see if Simon can look at what's happening with the levels. I don't know how it works, and there's only a few goes left, so let's just enjoy the Norman Collier style of. All right, Faye has got better as the game has gone on. Started with that.
Cholsey special, is that it?
Yeah,
Or the reverse Cholsey special?
Either way, we're not fussy
Okay.
which way round it goes. As long as you hit a wing pin and take out 3, that's a Cholsey special.
I love it.
Oh, she's doing well.
She will be
She's gonna
very
finish.
pleased.
She's going to finish very well after starting with a 0 today. All right, here we go. Let's have a look at that second shot from Faye. She takes the shot nicely, comes off the quarter pin, takes 3 out, finishes with a 25 with a 0. That is impressive.
That is impressive.
Yep.
All right, Rob up next.
I know what tinker means, Amy. Amy Evans is telling me what tinker means. I was wondering what Norman Collier means. That was the question. Dave House watching us from the Cross Keys.
Oh, that's unlucky for poor Rob. With only 2.
Jeremy Denton saying it's impossible to get an 8-2 draw. I'm not sure what he refers to there. Must have been a comment we made a while ago. So
Sounds
Rob,
like our viewers are really missing Simon this evening. Apologies.
no, it's not the what we're saying. I think it's the levels are a bit wrong. Apparently, I think that's what they're saying. So great start for Liberty. Oh. She's hit the kingpin first ball quite a few times tonight. Can she get this one straight as well? Oh, it hit the pin, but just took it off to the side.
I love the animation that Liberty provides. after each shot.
Oh yes,
I'll try to get
very,
back
very
for that.
enthusiastic. Not quite with that one. And she always has some good post-match manoeuvres to demonstrate as well. Right, have a look at this. Another great first shot from Liberty. Kingpin, a little bit of curl on it, but takes 5 out. Great shot. And she's got a 26 today. So she predicted 30, not far off of 26.
Not too bad. I think that might be slightly below her average.
Yeah, she's in
my
27
fantasy
on the-
team. That's how
Oh,
I know
yes.
this.
All right, Tom could get a very nice score here. He's on
Sorry.
26 already. Oh, how did that bounce back?
Gotta capture his reaction. He's looking around the room as to someone who can tell him how that happened.
Yeah, the back pin bounced off something and fell back down to take out the wing pin. So, and you get the luck with the first shot, and you get no luck at all with the great hit on the kingpin.
Great hit.
Still, he'll want an 8 here, and he'll think he can get it.
I think he can get it. Oh, that was just unlucky.
Unbelievable. Right, we're going to watch that first shot again. We need to understand what happened. How did that restart replay? Right, let's watch what actually happened here. So, haven't got long. Guillaume's bowling. We don't get a chance to look at it in detail, but here comes Guillaume. 2 off the quarter pin. Oh. Scores are even. Oh, right, this is the shot. Needs this to hit and needs a lot of pins to go down. Down the middle.
Oh.
He's missed.
Unlucky.
Hard luck, Guillaume.
Just 2 for Guillaume.
Guillaume has done this on, and that's only 2, I think.
Yep.
Guillaume has done this on a number of occasions. He's had 9 was it? He's had some very good 4 legs and then found the third one finding gaps or not quite going in the right direction to not quite get over the 30 mark when his performance definitely deserved a good 30-plus score today.
Let's see if Brian 1 spare this season can become 2.
Very nice start. It's no
Great
spare,
start,
but
no.
it will be a chance to have a go at Skittles 9, sign of a true master.
Oh, he's on for it.
2/3 of the way there. Can he pick out these last 2 for a 9? Oh no!
Oh,
Take your time,
second
Brian.
guessing.
Take your time.
Oh, that was close.
It was close. Oh, so he didn't quite get to 30 today. 29 from Brian. I thought he was more than
That
that.
was very quick
Those-
maths, Dave.
Right. Who have we got left? Richard versus Alan. 5 pins down. Imagine that's not going to be enough. Oh, Dave House in the cross keys commentating is a lot better tonight.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. He might just be talking about you, Dave. Other Dave.
No, he's definitely talking about you. I was commentating yesterday. Oh, Norman
Richard has found so many gaps this evening.
Norman Collier was around in the 70s, according to Giles.
Oh yeah, well before my time.
I'd say it was well before my time, but that's not entirely true.
You look great for your age, Dave.
And Brian Norwood Butcher says, well done, Faye. Great score after your first leg. And it
Excellent
was
score.
a great score.
Yeah.
Right, final throw of the evening comes from Alan. He's had an okay game, but for the man that's leading the averages, it's below his average.
Yeah,
and
he'll be upset.
he'll know that he wants a few more, really, if he wants to secure that title.
He's not having it.
No, you see
He's
that?
not having it.
Shrug of the shoulders. He's
He throws his arms up in protest.
He did, and rightly so. He deserved more than the red kite formation from that one. Right, Alan. He's going to want 3 of these.
He needs it.
He does need it. He doesn't want to slip down the averages. 'Cause Matt's watching this game, and he will be well aware.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yeah. You got one more. So Alan, he only gets 30, which isn't a bad score for most players, but for Alan,
no, he won't be overly pleased with that.
He won't be pleased with that. But nevertheless, the leg goes to lads not out, so they take 7 points from the game. The Smilers take 3. Let's have a look at the post-match handshakes, which usually take place around this time. Looks like Hugh and Alan are both doing a bit of addition on their own separate score areas. We've got Simon coming up.
Our viewers have missed you.
No, they haven't missed Simon. They've said they said the audio is a bit Norman Collier, which you may understand, but we didn't.
Something tells me
Sadly,
it's not a
I'm old enough
compliment.
to remember Norman Collier going, it used to pretend that his microphone was cutting out, so I'll have to, it is stuttering. Leave it with me, I'll do some technical gubbing.
Right. Well, there we go. We're going to have a short break, and we'll be back with our second game of the night, Spare Ribs versus Splitz and Giggles, very shortly.
Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
I'm not very good, but I can do the buttons.
Look, watch. Ready? Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Giles on YouTube asked, did you hear what the cause of the hilarity was with Splitz and Giggles last week? I have just asked them, and it's not broadcastable. That's all I can say. I'm leaving it there. That might be one for the sort of the Christmas show reel.
Already.
But we are starting already.
Up. Ready, taking position.
Game on. So, this is Splitz and Giggles against Spare Ribs. Spare Ribs are having their best season ever. Team's been playing about, I think, 4 years, and they are in with a chance of a podium finish in the league.
That's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just all come together for them. Got a tight little unit. They've also brought in some new to Skittles players who have shown great promise. Oh, look at that
Great
with the pickup.
7.
We might have to enjoy our first replay of the evening there, Alana. Off the quarter pin. Nicely done. So here's Rob, captain of the Splitz Giggles, their greatest dancer.
Hope we see some of the moves tonight.
Well, the crowd have been asking for it, but oh my
Instead,
goodness.
we've got a belly.
Look at this. It's a good job we're post-watershed. That's not what they wanted. The Splitz and Giggles living up to their reputation.
Oh.
They're brand new to Skittles this year, and every time I see them, they always tell me how much fun they have coming down here once a week. They don't care about
like
the score.
that.
It's just a great laugh.
It is.
I think that's the nice thing about having a single league. There's no division to worry about. Well played.
Great 7 to start off with.
There's no divisions, and you have to worry about, oh no, we're going to get relegated, or we're going to get up into the next one, or whatever. And look, Rob, when he concentrates, can pull out a little beauty like that.
Is this Callum up next for spare ribs?
Nick Plumridge on Facebook, as the iconic Colonel Nathan R. Jessup once said, you don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that alley. You need me on the alley. Go Skittles. Nick, every time it gets better and better.
Oh.
Wow, that's...
Did you see that pin move and...
Look how far off the spot is.
Yeah.
That's going to cause some confusion.
Oh, and he
He
knocks
got
it in the end.
But he took the sting out of it and didn't take the back one. 5 for Callum.
These are some good scores to start off with.
Yeah, Rob and Nye, 2 captains facing off each other in the opening position. Up next will be
fairly
Brooke.
unique. I'd say
Well, I don't-
sometimes you get one
I
in
don't
the
know
anchor.
I don't know many other captains who put themselves in first, but Nye likes to experiment with the order, whereas captains like Alan, very sequential.
Regimented.
Here's Brooke. It's youngster versus youngster.
It's a very youthful 9 o'clock game we've got this evening.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing
It's-
against the lads, no offense.
No, but it's bringing the average age right down. Oh, great second shot. Now, quarter pin on your left, viewer, is the shot. Oh, she got it. Oh, not quite. Just split the gap. Good 6, though. Let's have a look at this one. Great pickup shot here. Unlucky not to get the winger. Well done, Brooke. So, close. After 2 have bowled for both teams. 1 pin in it, 13-12. Advantage Splitz. Now here's Owen. He's been drafted in. He moved away to Maidenhead. Different county.
Oh,
And yet
he
he
still
comes in for the love of the game. You won't be loving that shot, though. Now, before he moved away, Owen was just getting into his stride, but obviously the distance means he can't play as often as he used to be able to. Oh, that was a
harsh.
just missed the quarter pin there. Could have taken more. Only 3 from Owen. So, spare ribs halfway through their opening leg. 15. I don't think that's a big enough target. Karen had a great game last time out. Can we see any more of that magic?
We've got 2 very well-behaved dogs as our cheerleaders this evening.
Have we got mascots?
You can see them here on the left side of your screen.
There we go, look at that, double dogs. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, harsh. Didn't roll through to take any more. Quarter pin is the shot. She got it. Oh, good effort.
Good effort.
Good effort. So, Karen's 5 means that the Splitz and Giggles move slightly further ahead. 3-pin advantage halfway through this opener. A reminder, the Ribs will want to take as many points as possible. Splitz and Giggles are 1 from bottom in the league, and the Ribs would have come in thinking they could have walked this over, but
a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, the Giggles have come out with a bit of fight in them.
I love an underdog story, Simon.
Absolutely. Well, he's still got some pins to work with, but he's got to make this second ball count.
Unlucky? I feel like I use that term generously. But when you find the gaps, it is sometimes luck.
Well, can he make that slight adjustment? Oh! No.
Not quite.
Richard, the second consecutive 3 from the spare ribs, and you have to feel that Splitz and Giggles will be approaching this with some confidence as Josh strides up.
He's looking confident.
He is, isn't he? Perhaps rightly so. 3 per ball is all you need. That would be the par.
Oh, we've seen that gap too many times this evening.
Yeah. That's it. There we go. Little adjustment. He did the right thing. He'll think that he did the wrong thing there, but actually, one of the things that beginners tend to do is stand right in the middle and not use the angles to try and narrow the gaps.
See, I've always taken your advice as a fairly new skittler, but have you seen Liberty? She stands dead on every time, and sometimes she gets some excellent scores.
She does.
She's a bit of an anomaly.
It is. I mean, if you could do it, brilliant.
Keep doing it.
But I mean, you know, I like to go as far to the side as I can because the gaps look smaller. Maybe it's a psychological thing.
I have learned. You're a rad side
I hate
fan.
moving away from the
Okay,
rads.
gotcha. I've recently learned to accept the radiator.
Well, you might have seen on the club's Facebook page. If you go to facebook.com/ABM Skittles, recently Dave Mighty Quinn posted a statistical analysis of many players, and it turns out that the most scoring bowls did come from the radiator side.
Right. You've swayed me, Simon. You've swayed me.
You can't argue with the science.
I'll be down here in the alley, morning, noon, and night, practicing.
And Chris there with the 2 means that the Splitz and Giggles have a big chance here for early points in this game. Ethan, one of their very young players with a lot of potential. Look at that.
Oh, that's a better shot.
Outside chance of taking them all down here, Alana. Just pushed that a little bit, got the extra one. Well played.
I wonder if we know the team with the youngest players.
Yeah, it's probably young and bald.
Okay, I was wondering.
Because they're quite young and only slightly bald.
They've only got 2 bald members.
Yes, everybody else is young. That's how it works. Yeah. But the Giggles running away with this one. Amy on YouTube says, what have you done with Dave the Mighty Quinn? Well, he's got...
He was preserving his voice.
He's got a cold and his throat hurts. We're looking after him while you're not here, don't you worry. Brian on Facebook said he's moved over to Facebook as YouTube isn't cutting it, and I hate to miss a word of your excellent coverage. Sorry about that.
Oh, I almost forgot the button on that one. I'm so sorry. Great second shot.
Kevin, the most experienced of the Ribs players.
Will he be happy with a 6?
He won't, but then, as we've said before, Kevin was a stalwart of the club, then had about a decade off.
Wow.
And he's just recently come back in, so you can see flashes of his former brilliance.
Did he realize that a life without Skittles is not a life worth living?
He did. And he's back now. Fully decked out in its ABM merchandise, available from personalised.clothing/ABM Skittles. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, you name it. Sadly, only available for UK shipping if you don't want to pay £1 million in import duties and tariffs. Sorry about that.
Too soon, Simon, too soon.
Ooh.
Oh, better.
Rob playing the A and other role and doing it very well.
Wow.
So A and other, if you cannot put out a full team of 6, then you must play A and other, and you take it in turns to take that role on.
Mind you, this evening they've only wrote another.
Stream at source and see if we can't get the commentary a little bit less jerky. We'll see if that improves. Brian Webber on Facebook, I know exactly who Norman Collier was. The rest of them, though, are far too young, I'm afraid. And also not of this country. I'm pretty sure Norman Collier was not big in Canada, and even if he was, it would have been in the 70s, and you weren't around, Alana. So
Maybe I look really good for my age.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that is a tough lie.
Steve Carrier from Pembroke on YouTube says, we have had no problems at all here on YouTube. Welsh fibre gives the fist bump. There you go. I'm assuming you're talking about fibre optic cables and not just the resilience of the Welsh race, but yes.
Nye up next.
Gappy says, I will be there for Young and Bald on Thursday. Gappy is on the young side and not the bald side. All right.
Is this, I know the name of this one. This is the reverse Nazi.
No, it's the half Nazi.
Oh, the half Nazi.
Yeah, because it's only half
Oh,
of
you'd
yeah.
think I would have learned by now. Oh,
I mean, I
what's
did
this?
send you the 48-page commentator's dossier briefing document.
I've only been studying it every night before bed.
Right, come on, Nye.
Oh, unlucky for
That was
Nye.
harsh, wasn't it? So, a reminder of where we're at here. Splitz and Giggles, against the run of the form book, have taken the first leg 35-26. They didn't just take it, they absolutely smashed it. The Spare Ribs have got to bounce back because they have got a podium place hunt on for this year's James Gesner Estate Agents Winter League. But the Giggles are searching for an elusive win.
Oh, will it fall? Oh.
Here's Brooke.
There was quite a wobble on that last pin. She doesn't quite have that. Let's see what she can do. Come on, Brooke.
No, she walks away from that one. She knew. I've just looked up. The Splitz and Giggles have won 3 games this season. They've drawn 2 and they've lost 20. How they would love to get another one in that W column.
You know what? For a brand new team, I wouldn't say that's terrible.
No, they are one above the Late Knights, who are one of the most experienced teams. They're just one below Biggins, who are also extremely experienced. And, you know, their pin average of 153 is not a million miles away from teams like the Maclean Smilers, who we saw earlier, and the newcomers. They'll get there.
It's a funny old league, this, isn't it?
And it's also it's one of those games where you do need some time just to find your style and how it works. But even then, with natural wood balls and natural wood skittles on a natural wood alley, things don't always go exactly how you plan.
That's what it's all about, though. That's the fun.
Of course. That's why we can have results like we had in leg 1 here, which is great. Leg 2, however, advantage ribs so far.
It's a great 7 from Callum.
Callum is one of those youngsters who's new to Skittles who will, I think, become a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, love it. We love to see it. Karen up next.
Gappy, I didn't
Cheeky
say you
Chelsea?
weren't bald, I said you were young. I mean, do you want me to... I know, I was trying to be kind, but... Sorry, I'm responding to YouTube comments as we watch Karen. Will it clip?
Oh,
Yes!
she's got it. Come on,
Three per ball is all you
Karen.
need, Karen. Let's see this one. She's tucking that cardigan away. She knows that it can impact the backswing. She's listened to our commentary about outerwear. Gonna get 2 here.
Indeed. They'll take an 8. Claps
Enjoy
all
this second
around.
ball. Look, with cardigan interference, she still managed to clip, but I love the fact that she just adjusted that, tucked it in.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic 8 from Karen. Now Owen, been disappointed with his first leg. Look at him, he's adjusting the musculature, loosening the shoulders.
Oh, that was looking like a great hit for me.
That's
but
just harsh.
yeah.
The last 2 evenings, the alley has been a bit mean.
I tuned in to the very end of the last night's game, and it seemed harsh.
Yeah. A big
Point proven.
shout from his teammates and a hand to the head from Owen. He thought that was looking good. We all did, I think. Shrug of the shoulders, loosen everything up. Come on, Owen. Big final ball now. Just the one. Only 4 scored for Owen. I mean, it's an improvement on leg 1, but by now, second leg in, you're starting to feel that maybe it's not coming together tonight.
No, I mean, I don't think he'll be pleased having driven from Maidenhead for that.
No, he won't.
Is this Josh up next?
I like Josh's, he's got a casual style. He just
Very.
kind of approaches the line and sort of lobs it, and it works.
I think I need to take a page out of his book.
There he goes.
Oh,
Unlucky.
unlucky.
Yeah. Good improvement on leg 1, though.
Certainly a lot more 2s and 3s in this leg than there were in the last match, Lads Night Out against, well, at least on the Lads Night Out side. My beloved Smilers had a couple.
Smilers, I think, will feel a little bit unlucky to only pull out 3. I think they were gunning for the draw.
They were really hoping for it. It's a tough one. I mean, some days you win it and some days you don't, regardless of who you're playing.
Absolutely. Josie. No, just skip. That's it. Sorry, just had to remind the sticker upper.
Oh, wow.
I was a bit worried that he might have got flustered by that little delay, but no, maybe it helped consolidate.
Can
his
he get
brain.
this soul pin? Solidary?
Go on.
Oh, he's got it.
Look at that. He returns to the bosom of his team with cheers and arms aloft and embarrassing white middle-aged high fives. We love to see it.
The only ones not giving the high fives were the dogs.
This is that superb second ball. Lovely. Teed up that very valuable 9. Well, spare ribs bring the game back to the Giggles. Right, Ethan needs to pull something out the bag here.
Oh,
and he does.
He almost had that.
He did, but now, is he going to be tempted with the king, or is he going to try and work the numbers on that quarter? It's gone.
Neither.
He was going for the king. I don't know whether our expert Dave Mighty Quinn would have, for once, relented that the king is always the shot on that one and gone for the quarter, but nearly there. Over on YouTube, Skittles Clips says, good evening, better extra late than ever. Thank you for the positive comments about my teammates' negotiation of the Devil's Canyon on my new shorts, hence the new username. Yes, go and see Skittles Clips channel. We love pub games that are putting themselves on YouTube. Another gap. So focus, readjust.
Better.
It's a good pickup shot. That gives you a bit of a confidence boost if you can pull a second ball out like that.
Oh, harsh. These gaps have been very unfriendly this evening.
Yeah, they have. Chris.
What are we looking like score-wise?
So it's 26 pins to the Splitz and Giggles, 30 to the spare ribs thanks to Richard's 9. So the Splits are behind, but only by 4 pins.
In my mind, that's still anybody's game.
Yeah, absolutely. Brooke is now another. So how will she cope with the pressure of anchoring this leg for her team?
Oh.
Brilliantly.
Unfair hit. That seemed like it was going to take more than just 3.
Yeah, 3 off the king. She's going to feel hard done by. But she's got this quarter to work with. Gone the other way.
Oh, I was hoping that would take 2.
Yeah, it didn't roll back for the back pin. Still, that quarter pin on the other side. Come on, Brooke. Hold the nerve.
Oh. It's a tough one.
It is.
That anchor position is so tough mentally.
Yeah. Oh, and also, that reminds me, I was looking at the statistics of our channel, and over 77% of the people that watch us aren't subscribed. And apparently, if we're going to be properly YouTube, we have to say to people, if you are watching us and you're not subscribed already, can you just hit the subscribe button?
Yeah, easy.
Why wouldn't you? There's nothing else on telly, so you might as well just get notified whenever we go for live Skittles. Is Kevin.
Now, oh, the wobble.
It will wobble, and it's pushed that quarter off its spot. Now, that means he could hit it absolutely perfectly, but it won't fall as he's expecting.
He seems very calm and collected.
Part of me thinks he did that deliberately to avoid that nudged quarter, you know, because it's the sort of thing Kevin would do. It's a great skittler.
He knows where he's going with that.
He absolutely did that. He absolutely did that on purpose.
Applause all around.
That may have pulled, not only has it meant that the ribs have won the second leg, I think that's given them a huge amount of confidence. 30 to 39. 2 9s for the ribs in leg 2.
Wow.
They've
The ever-important beer leg.
They've pulled back 2 points. And will they now use that momentum to take the beer leg? Captain Nye leads them off. 2 wobblers. Again.
It's a perfect hit.
How often have we seen it tonight?
I know. The pins are, again, unfriendly this evening.
then you'd expect to get at least one off that.
You would. I don't think Nye will be overly pleased with this. He's had a mix of form lately too, hasn't he?
All right.
6. What do you think going into a beer leg? 6?
I don't think you ever feel comfortable sitting down in a beer leg with a 6. I think 7, your opponent's got to get an 8, but I think with a 6, I think you're always at the back of your mind that you're giving them an opportunity to at least roll it over to the next leg, or with a nice 7, you're going to have to do the walk of shame. But Rob, well, let's watch, because Rob, anything could happen. We could see dance moves, we could see indecent exposure.
I'm ready for it all.
The only thing that we know for certain is those sunglasses will not move from the top of the forehead. They've never actually been seen protecting the retinas of this man.
They're just for looks.
Yep, he has 2 permanent white marks on his head where it doesn't tan.
Oh, he's off to a good start.
He is. It's all level here now in the beer. He's taking an aggressive damp cloth.
He's got a bit of support from Josh with the head nod. It's almost like a secret symbol.
Has he got this?
Oh. Like you said, 7 is safe.
That's what you need. So, the captain for Splitz and Giggles not only takes the beer off his opposite captain, but he gives his team the early advantage. Only 1 pin in it, but he's taken a little bit of a sting out of the spare ribs momentum from that fantastic second leg.
Young Callum.
Oh yeah, look, just adjusting the hair. It's very important.
Of course, you never know who's watching.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't be happy with that.
No, but to be fair, it's one of the better one Skittle lies. You've got the full deck. Just treat it as if nothing had happened. There we go, and he will feel that was hard done by again.
It was unfair.
He doesn't know.
What do you aim for here, Simon?
Well, he doesn't know for a start.
Do any of us know?
No. He's gone nice and wide here. Whoa!
Oh, we don't aim there.
Too wide. The dogs were nervous about that. They weren't expecting
They need
that.
a walk.
So Callum, after a good improvement in leg 2, has dropped back to a 4. Now Brooke started off well with a 6. She also then dipped into leg 2. Can she come good here? 5 for the beer. She needs 3 to tie things up, but she'll want more than that. 4 off the quarter is always acceptable. The pro West Country Skittlers would decry the lack of kingpin. But
I've heard about this rule. I'm intrigued but very confused. Is it kingpin in general or kingpin off the first hit?
So sometimes they will play a version of the game called nomination, which basically means until you hit the king, you don't score anything.
Oh wow!
So if you get
I'd never score a pin.
If you get one of those glorious 8s without hitting the king, that would be a 0.
Oh, that's just unfair. Oh, we've got some hugs about the beer leg.
Bringing the love there between the captains.
See it.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't sort of descend into any sort of unwanted touching, it'll be absolutely fine.
Or belly showings.
Well,
I think we've had enough of that this evening.
One's enough. I win now.
All the way from Maidenhead.
Yeah.
Oh, he's concentrated. Oh.
Show off. He's knocked the budgie out of the cage.
The bird is out of its cage.
It is. Now, Owen is one of the more cerebral skittlers. He does like to take his time, consider his position.
Oh, we got.
But sometimes I worry that he overthinks.
He might. He might.
We're all guilty of it at times.
Oh, absolutely. I wonder if he just went for it. Eyes closed. I don't know.
Well, there we go. He's thought long and hard about this third. All right, okay. 4 picked up out of it, but...
I don't think he'll feel good about a 4.
No.
Especially following a 4 from Callum.
Yeah. And look at Karen's form so far,
Oh,
5
she
and
is,
8.
yeah.
I mean, and I suspect she's thirsty as well. And I love the way she doesn't rush the alley. Look, as we watch Rob bopping away. There we are. That's what the public
I love
wanted.
it. Seems like he did Irish dance in
He's doing a bit
previous
Irish
life.
dancing.
With a side of hugging. We're here for it.
If you can't, the mics are deliberately focused so as not to pick up too much background music to avoid us getting copyright strikes, but we are dancing to Tainted Love by Soft Cell.
It's a goodie.
Which is quite a kind of dark song when you think about it, but they were making a lovely jig of it, so that's fine.
I like it.
Yeah, lyrically it's a bit,
Yeah, and in the Marilyn Manson versions, never as appreciated.
Now, Karen has left
Ooh.
everything only on bowler's left, your right, viewer.
Would you still aim for the king here, Simon?
If I was Dave, I'd say yes, but me, I'd go for the quarter.
Okay, let's see. Oh,
Dave would have said go for the king, and then if you miss it, it'll catch
You
the
get the-
quarter.
okay.
Whereas I would have said go for the quarter, but of course, if you miss that, you do run the risk of not hitting anything.
yeah.
Karen will be very disappointed, not only to get her lowest score of the evening, but she's going to have to do the walk of shame to the bar.
Especially losing your beer leg to a 4 is a tough
There
pill
she
to
goes.
swallow.
There she goes, though, look. Straight away, no messing. Right. Let's have a look. Richard, 3, and then, of course, that magnificent 9, which kind of drove the ribs to success in leg 2.
I feel like we don't know what to expect here from Richard. We'll be pleasantly surprised.
Let's expect the unexpected. Spare.
Another unlucky kingpin hit.
How you can get those particular 3 and not get anything else with either the pins or the ball, I just
We've seen that a few times tonight.
defies physics. Perhaps this Skittle Alley is in a singularity. All laws of physics
he's
break
not happy
down.
with something.
No, he's sort of restarted his warm-up there, hasn't he?
Another great looking ball.
Wow. This is not a great lie here. He doesn't know
No.
what to go for. We don't know what to go
no.
for. No.
Safe bet, maybe? Get one?
Well, the way it's going at the moment, Josh's highest score has been a 5. Will that be enough?
I don't know. I'm expecting something interesting from Josh. Oh, they're doing some another Irish jig.
No, I think this is country dancing. I'm not sure
Hope
Josh
that's not
was.
put him off.
I think that was a very firm no. That was a bit of a hashtag me too there, wasn't it? Wow.
Oh, it did not put him off.
Yeah, let's do more dancing. Yes, it worked.
He liked it. First spare.
Back up. Wow. Look at this. Let's enjoy this. More dancing. Oh, yes.
We love to see our first spare of the evening. Not just the match, the evening.
Yeah, that's very true. We've had some 9s, but what we don't want to see is the 9 spare, the cruelest cut of all.
No, it looks good. Wow! Wow!
Fabulous!
Wow!
Look at that! Everyone's on their feet.
Wow!
Yes, we are not worthy. How about this? What a fantastic spare. Oh, he got the extra one as well.
I don't even know what to say, folks. Speechless.
Look at this. The lads' night out who've remained. Sure, on the telly was the shout. Wow.
You can watch it all over again and again and
Chris
again.
has got to compose himself here amongst all this. Oh, no.
How do you follow that, though, Simon?
Well, with difficulty, because not only have you got to follow it score-wise, you've got to just, with all the hilarity
energy.
and the energy behind you, it's a tough gig going after a big spare. All
Great
right.
effort.
You did okay.
Yeah.
You did okay.
I couldn't follow a 16. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
In fact, my lowest score for the entire game has been a 16. So Josh has managed to get that in one single leg. Very impressive.
Absolutely. And Chris, actually got his best score of the evening there.
So far.
Yeah.
I think Chris has more in him.
Now, Ethan, having a good night, a 7 and a 6, but he would so love to get a spare. I'm not saying there's some competition in this team, but Ethan.
Oh, you can see it.
Only 3 off the quarter. It wobbled. I think there might be some people watching a football match in the background. Again, Ethan's got to focus on the real sports.
Yeah. It seems like a lot of the lads night out are watching the football, Simon. Hate to break it to you.
They've been led astray by Brian.
Oh, a great finish. Captain Rob seems very pleased. Well,
No, I think he was saying,
was
why
saying
couldn't
why-
you go?
yeah.
No, why couldn't you go? I think he's maybe trying to leverage that little rivalry between the two of them, but it could turn nasty. Here is that.
now, out of curiosity, I always wonder, as a viewer, not a pundit, as a viewer, what is the highest score someone has achieved from a spare? 16 seems like the highest I've seen in a
I think
while.
that's the joint highest spare of the season.
Okay, of the season. How about of your entire life?
Oh, I don't know, you have to ask Dave, because
Okay.
he's got all the stats at his fingertips,
Okay.
whereas I have
Well.
no brain for numbers. As those who will see me trying to do the scores will confirm. I don't know what our highest ever spare is. I think the highest
So
we've ever seen
curious.
is probably, I don't think we've seen a televised more than a 16 televised.
Okay. Oh, record breaking this evening.
Oh, now. Was Kevin put off by the footballers' cries of disappointment or whatever game they're watching? There's a 6 from Kevin. I don't think it's going to be enough. There you go. So the Splitz and Giggles are on, I think, for by far their highest score of the evening. As long as A and other, which will be Karen, doesn't put all 3 through the gaps.
No, surely not. I
Well.
believe.
We all believe it.
Karen's got this. She looks calm. Sometimes I think that's half the battle. Oh, not enough pace to knock those 2 extra pins.
I've just looked it up. The Splitz and Giggles' highest ever leg has been 42.
I think they're on to beat that. Again. Oh, not enough pace.
That's it. They've got their highest leg ever. Can she get 1 or 2 more?
You say you're not good with numbers, Simon. That was good maths.
Yeah, I only had to add 3.
And
Oh, nice.
She's done it.
Nice little nudge.
High fives all around.
Look at that. Nicely done. Nicely done. 46. Superb.
Great leg.
The highest leg of the season so far is the spare ribs, their opponents, who got a 49.
Wow.
So you have to say Splitz and Giggles are really bringing it to their rivals here, who are currently in 6th place in the league, the spare ribs. The Splitz and Giggles in 14th out of 15.
Wow. I love an underdog story.
Yeah, absolutely. And so far, the underdogs have a lead. 4 points to the Splitz and Giggles after 3 legs, only 2 to the spare ribs. And a reminder that the ribs are in a hunt for a top 3 finish in the league. And 2 points out of this game is not enough.
The pressure is on.
It is. Now, Captain Rob, I think he's tired now.
All that dancing.
Yeah, it worked though.
We've seen a wobble a lot this evening.
The arrowhead formation he's left with there. Oh, cheek.
That pin will just not go down, the wing pin.
It won't, but...
On the viewer's right.
Yeah, but I do like that little roll through he managed to get, because quite often this evening we've seen the ball just refusing to take anything else with it.
Oh, and he's got the 8.
Wow. We'll just freeze frame Rob there while we look at the replay.
Liberty Barlow, any guest comments on the 16 spare?
16 was bloody phenomenal.
You heard it here first. I've even seen some of the football fans be pulled out of the football just for the 16 spare. Alan is currently talking to Dave about it.
Well, why not? I mean, football's bloody boring if you ask me.
For anything's less interesting than a 16 spare.
Oh, now.
Poor Nye.
We've seen this little formation. We don't have it's sort of like a little number 1 on its side. We don't have a name for this one. If anyone in the comments has any suggestions what we could call this particular formation. Annoying is what I would call it.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? What do you aim for here?
Well,
I mean, the wing pin on the right.
Yeah, but you risk the gutter. It's a brave person who'll go wide. He has.
Oh, no. Was that subtle foreshadowing there?
I think you might have just given the old commentator's curse.
So sorry. I'm new here. Forgive me.
So, Rob, again, has put in a captain's innings early on in leg 4 to give Splitz and Giggles a 4-pin lead after just 1 has bowled for each side in this 4th leg. Now, Brooke, a 6, a 3, and a 5. It's been okay.
I think she's got a higher score in her tonight. I'm feeling it.
Brooke is another one of these young players with great potential. It's just about finding your way and getting your groove and your run up right and everything and getting that consistency.
It takes a while.
It does. Minimum of 3 years, I'd say. Or at least 3 seasons.
I think she's featured in a few fantasy teams, so if any viewers have her in theirs, then you'll be watching. Oh, and you'll be very pleased with an 8.
That was great. That was lovely. I like Brooke's style. Good pace. That was super. So
Great
unlucky
hit.
not to get all 9. Lovely. Well done, Brooke. 2 8s to start from the Splits. They are on an absolute roll. Oh yes, Matthew Wright on YouTube reminds us this is a Cholsey derby. Both these teams are based in Cholsey.
Oh.
And yet we haven't seen that many Cholsey specials.
We haven't. I don't think we've seen one great first hit.
I just keep reaching for the replay button at the moment.
I feel like I'm letting Simon down here. I'm sat back relaxing, not reaching for the buttons at all.
Now his teammates are in voice. Come on, they got to wrestle this back.
Ooh, this is a tough lie.
Nearly took out the camera. More power, they're saying. Take out the camera. And then more pins. Somebody shouted. Forget the power, just hit the pins. Oh no!
Oh, that was cruel.
Through the gap. You said more power, he said. Well.
You got to watch your camera there, bro.
What? A 30 quid second-hand GoPro? Don't worry, I know where to send the bill to now. I've got your address. Right, Karen. Get on the buttons.
I'm on the button, Simon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I can't skittle well, but I can follow directions.
I'll follow you. Better. Oh.
That was so unlucky.
There we are again. Another run of 2 off the king. Oh, that was close.
Poor Karen.
That was close.
A very large 2 there on the scoreboard.
Oh, I've been missing out all the excitement on Facebook. Apologies, Dave Howes, Brian Passmore. Brian Passmore from Yeovil. We call the kingpin front pin. Yes, some people here call it front pin. Some people also call it head pin. Most of us Johnny come latelys call it kingpin. And Brian also congratulates on that excellent spare. And Amy Evans on Facebook. We love Rumba Rob. We could see more of that, couldn't we? Owen now.
What an interesting hit.
That's an unusual 3. You don't see that
is.
very often. Went sideways.
That was different.
I don't think Owen's particularly enjoyed his trip this evening.
I don't think so. I'm aiming for that king. Better.
That's better
Much
from Owen.
better. And an unlucky wobble.
It's still going. Oh, goodness. I know I say it virtually every night, but these Gloucester pins are a little bit more bottom heavy than they look.
I see. We get a lot of wobble.
Yeah, the centre of gravity is quite low, and we've seen some outrageous wobbles.
Oh, we've got...
Here we go. We're not worthy, look. No pressure. No pressure. Yes. Marvellous. Ridicule from all sides about following up his monster spare.
The heckle is real.
And that just highlights how harsh this game can be. You've just smashed down your own and your team's best ever individual score and followed it up with a single. Look at all the support. Look at the support and love he's getting from his fellow teammates.
Oh, I mean, James has walked all the way round.
Look, he's getting more support from the opposition than his own team have just ridiculed him hugely. Oh dear. Meanwhile, back at the game.
I don't know what's worse, following a 16 spare with a 0 or a 1. Something about a 1 makes it sting a little bit more.
Oh, I could do. Although I think he would have got even more ridicule if he'd got the 0.
Fair.
Meanwhile, Richard has remained calm and collected and focused on task.
It's so funny. This is the second Richard of the evening that I would describe as cool as a cucumber. First in the first match, Maclean Smilers Richard, and the second tonight.
No, that's true. These are 2 unfazed individuals. Oh, okay. Now, this is not pleasant.
What's he on for here, Simon? A 7?
Well, I don't know, because if you hit the king, you're going to be lucky to get anything else, given the angles. But And you've got these reverse angles on on both quarters. He is gone for the king. Oh, okay.
You heard it here first. 7.
You did. Well called. He did manage to just get that tricky angle. Let's have a look. Thank you, Dave.
Okay. So our viewers were wondering. Oh, okay. We've got a couple of stats from the highest spare. So Dave, our resident statistician, has said that our highest recorded spare in the league is 17. However, in the same specific alley, but in the cup competition, the highest spare ever recorded was 18.
Wow.
Almost on par with tonight's 16.
I mean, that's... Most of us are incredibly thrilled to ever get anywhere near double figures, let's face it.
Sometimes, Simon, I'm happy with a 6.
Yeah, absolutely. I always say 6 is the par score. If you, for our league and our players and the fun that we have with it, if you can end the evening scoring a 30, if you get less
It's a
than
good
30,
score.
you feel that, maybe I
Yeah.
could. Above 30, you feel like, wow, I've been fantastic.
Yeah.
30 is the kind of par, that little cut-off where you feel, I've done a good
You've
job.
done-
I've done all right for my
you've done
team
it.
if I've hit 30.
Okay.
And I think quite a number of the teams will set 30 as their kind of score limit for whether or not you should stay on the squad for next week or not.
Well, mind you, Simon, I got 32 last week and I was dropped.
Yeah,
So I'm not holding a grudge, Sandy.
I got way less than that and I was fully dropped, and quite rightly too.
Aw. You've had some excellent scores this season.
I after starting as badly in the winter as I had done all summer, I did manage to sort of pick it up a little bit, but normal service has been resumed last week.
Oh, excellent.
I got excited and pressed the wrong button. This is because you need to be doing these buttons now.
I'm sorry. I'm
out of
doing
practice.
it. I don't remember this gentleman's name, but he's doing great. And he's on for the celebration.
Look at this. This is hotting up now. Chris lines up
Chris!
the perfect cutback and gets, look at this, the roars and cheers from both teams. Chris absolutely was on a trajectory, wasn't he? 2, 4, 5, 9.
He was looking calm. I mean, he's another Richard. He looks cool as a cucumber.
He does.
And yeah, it's paying off. Do we think he's got an 11 next?
Well, where are we now? We have had 5 bowl for each team, and it's a big lead. It's a big lead for the Ribs. They're having to
come on,
compete with
Josh.
football shouting. Wow. That's the way to bounce back from a 1.
Absolutely. I mean, 16, 1, somewhere in between.
Oh, it was so close. He could have taken another 9. Over on YouTube, Skittles Clip says, I seem to remember the middle pin used to be called Fat Annie. Probably outlawed now. Some other leagues do have a much larger middle pin, and it's called the Landlord. There are many variations, and that's one of the things that makes the game fantastic. You can go to different parts of the few parts of the country that play it, different pubs, different leagues, and find completely different setups.
Is this Kevin up next here? Another cool, calm, collected.
He is.
Right on target.
5 off the king. This can be a tricky second shot, this one. It's not a given that even if you hit it perfectly, you'll get all 4.
Oh. Right.
Always the risk with that little mini diamond formation. Can
It
he?
looks so good, but it
Yeah.
never works out, does it?
Yeah.
Do we think he's got it?
Can he finish this?
He does.
Of course he can. Well,
Wow.
we'll just move away from the white, middle-aged, middle-class high fives and have a look at this. This was ball 2. Oh, so close to the spare. Wow, the ribs do pull it back. It's 4 points apiece, all square. Where will this go? Could the Splitz steal?
Oh, sorry. Fingers
It's all
on
right,
the buttons.
Captain Nye. I thought it was a little wayward, but look, he's picked up that cheeky extra. 5 from, well, and these are lined up nicely. There's still a 9 on. Wow, that would be a bit of a boost for his team if he can set them off with a clearance.
Ooh. A disappointment in the room.
Would you like People keep coming up and offering the commentary team drinks. We're all
So
right.
generous.
We're fine. Luckily, there is a safety point on this evening. Only 3.4. So I'm not yet talking rubbish. Well, I am, but not complete gibberish. Oh, wow.
Great start. His
What a-
reactions are quality.
What a little battle of the captains. He's trying. I think that was an attempt at a moonwalk, or I don't know, backing away in fear. I'm not sure which. But now this is tricky though. We've got the reverse angle. Just wipes a tear from his eye. It's an emotional moment for all of us. Now he's jinxed himself. He's got his own giggles going. Not the first time we've seen Rob laugh himself into an unfortunate position. Hold it together, Rob.
Oh, he's got another one.
He has, yeah.
Jeez, where have I been?
Right. Oh, a little tickler. He high-fives the opposition. Even the dogs want it in.
And the guests.
He's going
the
round
crowd.
He's going around the whole hall. While he does a lap of the bar, let's have a look at this back. Great opener. That teed up quite a lot of amusing fun.
I think you'll be happy with the 33 this evening.
I think he will be. Oh, Callum.
Seems like we're cheering for everything
Now they
tonight.
Now it's ironic cheers all round. I think this is nervous laughter from the ribs. I think this is it's pure fun from the Splitz, but I think it's nerves.
I feel bad for Callum. How do you follow that energy from Rob? Always happy as ever, isn't he?
He looks nervous to me. All right. There's the notorious back pin. The notorious back pin. It isn't actually Velcroed down, although it seems like it might be. Oh, my words.
That was unlucky.
Wow, there's too many high fives. While we were enjoying that lovely replay, Callum decided to do a full lap of the club, high-fiving everyone. Everyone, I think, apart from the sticker-upper.
Got Brooke. A little bit more collected than Callum and Rob.
Although Brooke did fall to a fit of the Splitz and Giggles last time out. Hold the line. Okay. 3 per ball. We'll see her very well, but Sticker gives it a chance, but it wasn't going to collect another one. The Gloucester pins, once they're rolling, they're not very useful usually at taking anything else. Unlucky Brooke. 5 for Brooke. Couldn't follow up with her excellent 8 last time, but that's not a bad effort on the alley. 27 with a 3. Really close to that sort of par 30 we were talking about. But she's matched her opponent.
It's all you can really ask for.
Pin for pin, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, let's have a look. What are we on?
Maidenhead
29,
Owen up
yeah.
next.
So Rob beat Nye, Brooke and Callum all equal. Yeah, now it's their overseas pick from across county lines.
Oh, and he got the 3rd in the end.
That was a little cheeky, wasn't it? But King the shot, although he's taken out some of the rest of the pack that might have given him a little follow-on or two. Very wide.
Oh, I was hoping he might clip that. What do you call that?
That's the back quarter.
The back quarter, okay.
Yeah. Front quarter, back quarter.
Sorry, I'm still learning.
I mean, that's what we call it. We'll probably be inundated in a minute with West Country professionals telling us it's called something else.
And he got the back quarter pin.
He did. 6 for Owen. Solid 6.
Oh, paint on the pins.
Yeah, over on YouTube, Skittles Clips says, we have painted white tips on the quarters, red tips on the front, and a red stripe around the belly of the middle pin.
Ooh.
We mix ours up in the hope that they'll last a bit longer, because we're slightly cheapskates like that.
I mean, I think we'd have to pay the sticker uppers a little bit more money if we had to ask them to put the pins back in their corresponding
Can we not
positions.
say that on air, please? Don't mention paying anybody any more money on air. We don't want to give them any ideas.
I meant
I mean,
pay them in kindness, compliments.
We pay them more than the
smiles.
minimum wage already. Let's not get them overexcited.
Hey, I say pay very loosely, Simon. Pay compliments.
Okay. 3 off the quarter for Karen. 3 per ball is the shout in the hall, and they're wise with that. Oh. Yeah, a little dry. She's got that cardigan tucked away again,
I
wisely. Hold it. Wasn't far off.
Oh, she is claiming that they're putting too much pressure. I feel it too, Karen. I'm not even playing.
All right. 5 scored. $23 with a 3 and a 2 in there. Karen unlucky there not to pick up further into the 20s. That's what I mean. This very new team, first competitive season, and you can see they're there or thereabouts. It's just getting a bit of consistency, and some of those players they've got there will come, I think, really good in the next 2 or 3 seasons.
Definitely.
Now here's Richard, who we mentioned was a cool, calm and collected customer. He's not going to be fazed by high fives and exposed bellies.
No way. Irish jigs.
No.
I think he was aiming for the king on that one.
I think he was.
Or the front pin for
most of
translation.
Most of us do. Some of us hit it.
Some of us close our eyes and hope for the best.
I must try that next time. It might work better than last week. All right, he goes for his little pull in to the chest. That's we know he's going to release the ball. Ooh. Now, this is not a great lie. He's got the choice of the quarter pin on your left, viewer, which is probably less risky than trying to cut in the winger.
If it were me, I'm aiming for that quarter.
He's got it, I think. Yeah, okay. Nearly rolled over for the other quarter pin, didn't it, for a 7, but
a respectable 6.
6 he scored, 30 with a 3 in there. That 9 helped him over the line. Top score for his team so far as Richard with a 30. After 4 have bowled for the Ribs in this deciding leg, 23 pins.
There are cheers from the room for Josh.
This could be a big score if he pulls in something else.
Solid start.
That's great. Is that 5 off the king?
Yep, 5 off the king.
Oh, and that quarter's lined up nicely. Come on, Josh. Come.
Harsh.
It is a little, but there
I'll
is an
just
out.
keep it on long so we
Yeah,
can see.
outside chance of a 9 here. Hold it.
Oh! Have we ever seen that?
Word. Let's watch this back. I mean, I'm not sure it actually even hit. Was it just air resistance that caused the
What?
wobble?
I am confused.
It might have just been air draft that wobbled that
Wow. Oh, we've got Chris. Calm, cool,
pin.
Chris.
But look at this. Great battle between Josh and Richard.
Wow.
31-30.
Absolutely.
But yes, you're right now, Chris. He's not going to be phased. He's going to let the world happen around him.
He's calm.
Oasis of calm, isn't he?
Great hit.
What a confidence-boosting opening ball.
He's not even leaving that half Nazi for anyone.
I'm just a long distance hit. There's a touch of the Zelenskys about him.
There is. Oh, and he's on for the 9.
I'm just going to say that the all black, the slight
Yeah,
sort of stubble, there's a bit of the Zelenskys about.
Not showing much emotion. I'll take it. I wish I could hold my composure.
This was a great.
Claps all around.
This is a lovely second ball. Spot on, Chris. What a story of 2-4, then 5-9-8 to finish. 28 with a 2 and a 4 in it.
Really well done.
Yeah. Victoria Barlow says, it's lovely to hear the dulcet tones of Alana.
Thank you, Victoria. My fellow Maclean Smiler.
Yeah, no bias shown here.
Clearly not.
Although we also enjoy the occasional mellifluous tones of Matt Wright. And
Sorry, say that one again?
mellifluous.
Mellifluous.
Yes.
Wow. That's a Jeopardy term. Wow.
And sometimes the stentorian tones of Mark Hoskins.
This is why I come.
Come on!
Well done.
A big grin on his face. Everyone's enjoying that. And let's enjoy this ball that teed it up. Oh, glorious.
What an exciting game,
Ethan,
Simon.
36, and he's got to go again because he is another this leg. Kevin, 2 9s. 2 9s so far.
Wow.
6-9, 6-9. Could he possibly repeat that sequence? I mean, I'd actually like him to get 6-9, 6-9-9.
Oh, 699, all right. I like that. Oh, if he had
okay.
that
Well,
pin.
we've seen that this angle is possible, but
He's got 2 more.
he has.
Oh, you know what? He's still on for it.
9 is on here. Kevin knows where they are. Just got to pull it all together.
Oh.
Unlucky, Kevin.
Unlucky for Kevin.
Strong performance, though, from Kevin. Like the old days.
I think that's still an excellent performance from Kevin as their anchor.
Yeah.
Solid.
37.
37.
Superb.
Solid.
Superb. Now, 38 for the Ribs. 32 with an another for Splitz and Giggles, which is Ethan.
They need 6 to draw, 7 to win.
Can Ethan
to the
just
wire.
keep the momentum going?
Woo!
Oh, no. Now, this is a hugely pressured shot.
I don't know if he's... Oh, I think he was going for pace there, Simon.
Harshly treated, I think he'll feel. Hold it together. Come on, Ethan. Oh,
Unlucky.
just the one. 4 scored.
Applause all around.
In the end, they couldn't quite pull it out. Ethan exhausted after that last 9. And it's an unfortunate loss for the Splitz Giggles. They were so close to pulling out the draw. 6-4 for the Ribs. They'll be very grateful for those 6 points, but will it be enough?
Oof.
Before tonight, the Spare Ribs were in 6th place with 146 points.
So they're up to 152.
They're up to 150, which as it stands,
Ooh.
puts them in 2nd, but Living on a Spare have yet to play, and they're playing later on this week.
Wow, what a week to be a Skittles fan, folks.
It is. John Penny on Facebook says the back quarter we call back second.
Okay. John, I've just come to terms with the ABM League terms. I'll study yours for next time.
It's all over the shop. What a great way to finish the evening. 177 pins to the Giggles, one of their highest scores of the season, if not the highest score, and 185 to the Ribs. 176. There's been a stewards' inquiry. They've been docked a point. But there we go. So, thank you for watching, if you have been. Remember to like and subscribe. I think that's what the YouTubers say,
Yes.
isn't it, Alana?
Don't forget to subscribe to
Yes.
this channel.
And we will now take a day off to recuperate as we watch the teams shake hands after a superb game. But we will be back on Thursday for more live Skittles from just before 8 p.m. But until then, it's thank you, Alana, for helping out in the comments.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Dave as well. Thank you, Dave, and your waning voice. But we will now leave you, as is the tradition, with the ambience.
Of the club.
Beautifully done.
Well done, Ethan. What a great game that
What
was.
a great game.
Brilliant
I
game,
was so
isn't it?
excited. I
Yeah.
was like trying to be all excited.